Hey everyone, Shine Sprite Ditto welcoming you back to more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last part, we finished up the Fire Temple by beating Volvagia and allowing Darunia to awaken as a sage. Now in this part, we are hopefully going to be getting more arrows, but we're going to be doing just a small amount of side stuff, and then we'll be making our way to the next main area. Because to be honest, between the Fire Temple and the next main area, there's not a whole lot for us to do. But there is just a small amount of stuff that we can do in Death Mountain now that we have the Megaton Hammer, one of which is heading this way over here and destroying the rocks that lie within. And you can see that these metal rocks that we could not destroy with bombs, they are now able to be gotten rid of using the Megaton Hammer, so that is going to be another use for it going forward. Honestly, the Megaton Hammer is a lot more useful in this game than you might first think. Especially when it comes to combat, but we have another Great Fairy's Fountain. I believe it's been a while since we've seen one of these, so let us play Zelda's Lullaby, and I will once again control myself when the Great Fairy comes on screen. I have grown a lot since then. I'm not the same man I was 10 parts ago. Oh, I've changed my mind. Must resist the luscious curves. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Wisdom. I'm going to enhance your magic power. Receive it now. Your magic meter is enhanced! Your magic power has been enhanced. Now you have twice as much magic power. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Okay, alright. We now have double the magic. We have a full magic bar. I've been waiting for this. That looks so amazing. But, my question is, as far as I'm aware, there's been nothing in the game thus far that has actually required us to use magic. We've used magic, but I don't think there's been anything that's been required. What happens if you don't have the first magic bar and you're here? I actually really want to try this out because I have no clue what happens. I've always just played through this game normally, and I need to experiment with stuff a lot more. But if anybody has any idea, definitely let me know, because that would be really interesting if you just go ahead and get the second magic upgrade and just skip the first one, or if you just get the first one, or if it won't even let you get it at all. But you may think that we want to leave the Death Mountain crater, and yes, that's true, but it's also not true. We're not going to be warping anywhere or heading back out the way we came in. Instead, we're going to be going back through the way that we came in as a child, which I believe is right over here. And when doing that, I'm really curious. I'm really curious. They're so close, yet so far away. We... What? What is going on? I guess this game just quit using my controller? None of my buttons are working. I will be right back. Okay, it's a good thing that I saved between recordings. I don't know what happened, but I did notice, I bumped the mic there, whoops, my bad. I did notice that when I pulled out the ocarina, instead of saying stop as the B button, I still had my, like, HUD displayed, and it was the Master Sword. So I was completely locked out of everything. I couldn't cancel the ocarina, I couldn't play any ocarina notes, I couldn't do anything. You guys saw me open up my Switch menu to see if, my controller was still working. I tried switching to handheld mode, and that didn't work. It was just something with the game, because of the way the display was. I know it was something with the game. I'm gonna look back on the recording later and see if there's something that may have caused that. But that was an interesting thing. I've never had anything like that happen before. I even tried pulling out the sword and ocarina at the same time to see if it was some sort of glitch that I could mimic. I have no idea what caused that to happen, but we're back on it now. The reason why we had the ocarina out in the first place, almost forgot, is to play the Sun Song. Like I said, I have no idea how that happened. If anybody knows anything else about the mechanics, which I doubt all two people watching this will know the intricacies of that, let me know. But for now, let us continue with what we're doing. We made it nighttime, so you can guess what it is we're looking for. And it's this top one. Yes. Alright. Yes, now we have the Megaton Hammer. We can destroy these metal boulders, and we get a gold Skulltula to start our video. That is not the only one we will be getting, however. We're actually going to make our way down the mountain. I just figured we'd go ahead and get this one while we're up here. And am I able to jump down? Okay. So we're going to head towards Goron City, but we're actually going to turn left as if we were going to throw the bomb flower to Dongo's Cavern, destroy this one here, and get another gold Skulltula. And that's it for all the side stuff we're going to do on Death Mountain. But, honestly, we are just going to go ahead and make our way down to the next area of the game. I'm trying to think of what will be the fastest way to get there, and to be honest, I think we just go through Death Mountain. Just go back down it. Because we went from the Kokiri Forest, Death Mountain, and then Zora's Domain when we were a child. We know there's 5 stages, so that those won't be the only locations we go to. We'll go to entirely new areas. But now that we're an adult, we've gone to the forest as an adult, Death Mountain as an adult. So let us try going to Zora's Domain as an adult. And honestly, I tried to say like 3 words all at the same time, and it came out as a combination of words that did not exist. But Kakariko Village is just so close to Zora's Domain that I don't see a reason to like warp anywhere or fast forward ahead or cut anything out. So let's just make our way there. And I'm going to equip the green tunic for now. I think it's the best looking one, at least on the 64 version. We still see that we have one more tunic left, so maybe we'll figure out what that does. We can walk alongside there so we don't jump into the river. But yeah, I think it's the best looking one, so it's going to be the one that I'll probably default to. On the 3DS version, the tunics look a lot cleaner and a lot nicer, and they look really good, and sometimes I'll leave them on because they look cool. But on the 64, it doesn't make that much of a difference for me. But heading up Zora's River, the cuckoo is gone. Oh no, how could this happen? And of course, the Octoroks are still there. And Zora, I meant to look at my notes to check something, and I did not mean to jump in the water. But yeah, you can actually climb to the ledge there if you hold up against that. So funny thing is that Zora's River to me is the area that feels the most different. Not with the most changes. I mean, obviously the bean guy is not here and the cuckoo is gone. But like, this is an area that feels like everything is a lot bigger when you're here as a child, but everything feels so much smaller and like downsized as an adult. Like, you can really feel the difference between being a child and an adult here. Like, we're not even swimming in this water, we are just walking on it because we're so much taller. I don't know, everything in Zora's River just feels shorter. But honestly, before we continue, when we get to about right here, we're going to want to make it nighttime. And since we're making it nighttime, you can just go ahead and guess what we're actually going to be doing here. And there's this little platform behind here that we're going to want to hop in the river for. And I'm so used to swimming here as a kid. And if we walk to the left, we can actually see a ladder. There's so many Octoroks! Why is that the thing that Ganon had to change about Zora's River? Let me just throw in more of these things. And if we jump over here, we can get yet another gold Skulltula. I have no idea how many this makes. I think it's 61, if my calculations are correct. Yes, I was correct. Wow, there's 100 total. So we only have 39 left in the game. Can't believe that. And a lot of them are just going to be in dungeons, so... Honestly, there's going to be a point where we just kind of hammer through dungeons. I know that there's a lot of side stuff that's available to us right now that I haven't been doing. And the reason for that is there's just a more convenient time for me to go do that stuff. But it won't be too long before we head out into Hyrule and take a couple episodes to really explore again. And what? Snow? Snow is falling in Zora's domain? I would love to acknowledge that, but for now, I need to shoot this gold Skulltula that's up there before it becomes daytime, and I am too far down. Yes, you will not be able to reach it unless you're standing on the... Unless you're standing on this... No! Do I have to... How far... I missed the gold Skulltula and then fell in the water. What is wrong with me? Okay, at least we're an adult, so we can just climb right back up. Man, there's snow. I was too distracted by the pretty snow. I wish it would snow where I live, but... I mean, it's Ohio, so it's gonna snow, but... I don't know why it's been like 80 degrees in November, but that really annoys me, because I hate hot weather. And another gold Skulltula, and not even the last one we'll get in this part. And, yeah, everything just feels so much smaller now that we're this big. And we still have to prove ourselves. We can't just walk right in, which I think is a very arbitrary way of getting visitors to visit your land. It's snowing, so I'm very concerned because I don't think the Zora are fit to deal with harsh weather conditions, as we'll call it. Let's hop on through here. Through here. And Zora's domain. It's frozen. Where are the Zoras? Where are they stuck in the ice? As if I don't know, but let's go see King Zora and ask him what's going on. Well, we are going to have to do something about that. But before we can, let's try to... There we go. Get a nice angle there. Now we're done with gold Skulltulas for this part. And 63, I believe. I know I just checked, but I'm very forgetful. And King Zora is also frozen. I guess we don't have to worry about getting past him. I guess he's just been sitting in the same spot without moving back over for the last 7 years. But honestly, he could have just been frozen for 7 years. We have no idea when Ganondorf attacked. And... look, Lord Jabu Jabu is gone. Where did he go? But there's some ice here, and we can see that we can jump on the ice, and we're going to want to make it to that area over there. But Octoroks are still here to be dicks the entire time. But there's a harpy, and it's actually really hard for me to see right now because there's a glare on my TV. That's what I get for recording it right at noon. But we can hop over here, and we've assembled a new heart container. We have 15 hearts and 3 more dungeons to go, which means that we only have 8 more heart pieces in the entire game, I believe. And they're all not too far from now, so... yeah, we're gonna be finishing up. I mean, we still have quite a bit of game left, especially story-wise, but I can't believe how far we are to the end. And... no! I don't think you can just grab onto this one. Some of them you can, but... oh, nope, you can! Alright, cool, I don't have to go through all that again. There actually is a glitch where you can enter Lord Jabu Jabu as an adult, but I think we have bigger things to worry about right now. than doing some glitches. Although I would like to take a bonus episode when I finish to show some of the cool stuff you can do. And now we step through here into the ice cavern, which we'll be tackling in the next part. So next time on The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, we'll be making our way through the ice cavern, and it looks like Link is already getting chilly. I will see you guys then.